Hi, this is one of our club's repeater sites, and I'm going to be swapping out our repeater equipment here. We had a repeater failure, and we had to use a backup unit. And now that the bad unit is back from repair, I'm going to be showing you the process of switching out, pulling our backup unit back out and putting the repair. This is one of our club's repeaters. It's a Yaesu DR-1X. Is the main repeater unit, and behind it that you can't see is the duplexers, and then going up to the tower behind the shed, a tower that we share with some of the local county utilities. And so this is our backup repeater, our main unit, which is also the same equipment, the DR-1X. A couple months ago, some club members got in touch with me. I'm the club trustee. And so they got in touch with me and said the repeater is just spitting out hash. It's unintelligible audio. It seems like it's repeating something when you transmit, but you can't make out what's going on. The audio is all garbled and just mash. And so I came out to this site, and the repeater would repeat something, but you couldn't. It was exactly what they said. You couldn't tell, what it was. It was just trash audio. And so I pulled the main unit, which is this one that I pulled out, and put in our backup unit with the same settings, and it works fine. And I sent this unit to Yaesu in California for repair. It took them a couple months, but they ended up replacing the PLL unit and the PA unit. And so they did that, and they sent it back just the other day, so I'm going to be swapping them back out. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is shut the power off. Alright, we're going to unplug the unit. And this is real simple. It's almost just like removing a transceiver in your home. If you're ham, of course. We're going to remove the transmit antenna. And then we're going to also remove the receive antenna. And we'll let that fall. That's smart. Disconnect this end of the plug because we're going to use it on the other unit. And I had a couple screws on the rack, on this rack mount. And then this unit just pulls out. I can't do it with one hand, so you're going to see the magic of editing here. Okay. New unit's in. I haven't secured the rack mount screws yet, but it's in. And then we're going to replace the connectors. This is probably boring, but I said I'd show you. So that's tight. We're going to go with this one. We're going to be careful not to bump the duplexers. Sorry about my hands. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Alright, replacing receive antenna connection. And the power cord. Probably didn't need to unplug both ends, but I'm going to plug it back in. Turn it on. Alright, the unit's back on, and I want to make sure that the settings are all how we had them on the backup unit, and it looks like they are. We are not running digital on this repeater. It's set to FM only. Let's go into setup, uplink, downlink. Looks like they updated the firmware. We're set to mid power level. On these Yaesu DR-1X repeaters, there was some issue of the of getting rid of excess heat if you're running on high power, and we don't really need to run high power anyway because we are at a great location, and our antenna is quite high up on the tower, so we're doing really well with running it on medium power level. And so let's see, we are not running. Yeah, we're not running any squelch. any tones, squelch tones. We're not running, let's see, ID announcement. That's not what I'm looking for. ID set. That is what we used before. This is it. Everything's the same. So it is set. Alright, everything's back together and functioning. I'm going to go ahead and close up this shed and go out to the truck, and I'll test it out and make sure everything's working before we call it a day. Alright, let's test it out. See what we got. N0 ZIB testing. Sounds like it's working.